and Chris Ockley, Missouri track fanatic and running junkie, 2013 NCAA Division I Cross Country Championships with Courtney Frerichs, who is now a two-time All-American after her steeple bid in track outdoors last year. Pulled one off here at the Cross Championships with 38th place finish, and I still can't believe how terrible the conditions are, but tell me just initial thoughts and reactions.
Well, going into this race, actually we were kind of happy about the conditions, because the worse it was, the better it was for me. There's no team pressure, of course, going into the race, and I think I'm a strength runner, and so is my coach, and so the mud actually kind of worked to my benefit. And I went out a little bit further back than I wanted to, but I think it actually worked out because there's a huge collision, like 500 meters in, and I saw it all happen, was able to avoid it all, not fall, and right about, I guess, like a K and a half, I saw that group I needed to be with, and I kept my eyes on them, and okay to go, I was in about 55th, and I was like, you know what, I'm this close, I've got to keep working up, and you know, legs are tired from the mud, but I just focused on breathing, and right before the turn to go in the last straight, someone told me 45th, I passed for a 5, and I was 40 going into the last straight, and so I was like, all right, I gotta keep going, and found a kick at the end, and yeah, I thought that I had it, but I didn't know for sure, and so we were waiting, because everyone's, how'd you do, I was like, well, I'm between 38 and 42, so
right.
As soon as I found out, though, you know, the tears came, and I was with my family, which was really special, so I was excited about that. And
just huge, well, I was worried because I lost you the last half of the race, and so even afterwards when you're walking to the awards, and you know, I thought, man, did she not finish? And so I didn't even say anything and stop, and then finally I was like, oh, I better, and because you seemed like you were, you know, in a decent mood, and I'm like, yeah, I think top 40, so I think Caitlin, in that collision, you were able to handle and get through that, and then focus back on the race quickly?
Yeah, I saw it happen, and I saw the girls down, and I had time to think about it, and we actually ran off course, but you know what? You just gotta do what you gotta do in this situation, because collisions are gonna happen in races like this when everyone out there is good, but with the mud and everything too, so many people were falling, and I was just thankful I didn't fall at all. So, I mean, I'd say I was expecting to walk away covered in mud, and I didn't get as dirty as I thought I would. So
yeah. Well, then after the men's race, the clouds came in and the winds picked up, and it got even worse. And throughout the race, did you feel like you were in good position or moving up, or tell me, did you have some of those thoughts where your body's thinking, okay, we're getting tired? Were any point in the race where you really had to stomp that out and refocus and say, I'm going to get this done?
The last K, definitely. I felt like throughout that first 5K, I felt like I was really moving up and doing really well with it, and I hit that last K, and my legs were tired, and I could feel some of those mud spots, my legs giving out and stuff, but I was so close to that 40 that my mental status got really strong at that point, and I really think that my mental status pushed me through the rest of it. Yeah. Despite what my body was saying. Right.
And what was that like coming down the stretch, knowing you were in contention for that top 40 and All-American, and see your medal here, and with just the throng of people on the fences, and what did you notice them at all, or take any of that, or try to suck up any of that energy to kick home?
Definitely, and my team was right there. Like, my teammates that came were right there at the turn where I like got into contention, and they were screaming at me to go for it. And I almost thought I kicked too early, because I know that straightaway is really long. Because this is, I guess, the third time I've raced this course, and we've always talked about you got to be careful, because that straight's longer than you think. And I was thinking in my head, I'm kicking too early, but I knew I had to go if I wanted to get it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it now, and if I falter at the end, I know I went for it. And every time I caught someone, I felt a little more energy, and there was just that crowd, and I just kept focused on the finish line, and I got to the finish line, and this was, I got there, and you know, I was being dragged off because I was so tired, but I was just really satisfied with finishing with like giving it all and leaving it all out on the course.
Well, it was an impressive race, and as I said, I was worried that she got stuck in the mud and didn't finish, but you not only finished and had a phenomenal day. So what do you, obviously this is huge for yourself, but also for the program. You think this will just be a huge boost and big step as the program continues to build?
Definitely. You know, I've always said, last spring I helped put us on the map, and I just hope this continues. Not only do we want to send more girls, but I want to see a UMKC team here one day.
Right.
And, obviously I'd love to be a part of that, but I like to think that this has helped developing that.
Right.
And we've got such a strong freshman pack right now that I want to see it continuing to grow and us continue to get better. I'm really excited about the future.
And you've got 2 more years to be able to run back cross again. And
I'm really excited about that.
So what now? Go home and crash and rest and recover, enjoy Thanksgiving break?
Yeah, I'm done. So Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna eat a little unhealthy, maybe drink a soda tonight.
Okay.
And take a couple weeks off, get ready for indoor. I'm actually redshirting outdoors, so.
Okay.
But we've got a fun schedule planned for that one still.
Cool. Well, congratulations again, Courtney Frerichs, the All-American and one of 3 women on the day, Missouri women, to pull that off. So, congratulations and enjoy. Thanks.